I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Alright, so we are going to start off today's video by cleaning and doing some decorating here in my dining room. Alright, so we moved into this home 3 months ago and this is my dining room and it needs some decor, it needs some warmth. So that is what we are going to be working on today. And just in case you don't know, this is a rental home for us. This is also going to be temporary. I don't know if we'll live here a year. Maybe we'll live here longer. I'm not really sure yet. So everything I do is going to be renter friendly. All right, so these baskets were something that I found at home. And I knew that I wanted some kind of baskets to hang on the wall here in the dining room right here, because this is kind of an awkward kind of space. And I didn't want something that was like square. I knew I wanted something round, and I just kind of wanted it to fill up that wall without having to hang a bunch of little things. So I'm going to be using command strips and hooks. I'm going to use the little ones for that, and then I also have these bigger ones that I am going to use as a curtain rod holder. So I don't want to put permanent holes in the wall because I don't want to have to fix anything when we leave this joint. So that is what I'm going to be working on. Now, I decided that I kind of just wanted these spreaded out just kind of a little bit organically. I wanted them to kind of take up some room. I didn't want them super close together. So you're going to see me several times throughout this video, like seriously stare at the directions for command hooks. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I have to read the directions like 3 and 4 times to make sure that I'm doing everything exactly right. They are not hard to use at all, but I am used to just tapping a nail in the wall and being done with it.
Keep my focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
These strips for command hooks, they have to set for an hour before you can actually hang anything on them. So I'm going to just keep working on some other things here in this room. Now I have decided that I did want some curtains in this room. I just feel like the way this room is situated, that adding a little bit of softness really would be beneficial in here. I probably will not hang curtains in any other room in this house, but for whatever reason, I just felt like this room really needed them. Now, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to put permanent holes in the wall. So I got the clear command hooks and I made sure that the curtain rod I had would fit in there. And I went with clear just so you couldn't really see it. They had the stainless ones that would have matched my curtain rod, but they would be super obvious. So like I said, I went with clear for that reason. Now the curtain rod is one from our other house that we ended up not leaving. We just weren't using it. And then the curtains were also from my other house. I actually purchased these at IKEA like over 10 years ago. So I've had these curtains forever. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I do still like them. Now my hooks are up there. They have been added, and now, like I said, they are going to need to sit for an hour. So I'm going to work on cleaning these blinds. I'm just going to give them a really good dust. Since we moved into this house 3 months ago, I have rearranged this dining room a few different ways. Right now you can see the direction that the table is going. I have also had it facing the other direction, and it really kind of works either way, but I felt like this way worked the best, having another piece of furniture in there. You'll see here in just a minute I have my bookcase in here that has some of my blue and white pieces and some baskets and things on here, and I like that piece of furniture right there. I think it works really well. You can see I've got my baskets up on the wall. The curtains are hung. I did throw those in the washing machine. I gave them a quick wash so they are nice and fresh and clean. And this is where everything gets kind of dicey. All right, so I measured for a rug for my dining room table because I knew I wanted to put a rug in there. And I didn't like the way it was going to land on the floor. It just felt weird. So I decided to just on a whim move the table out into this room and just see what it felt like. Now you can see this room is a big mess. This room has been empty. The only thing that has been in here is all the stuff that was in the corner. And then my buffet right here, this is kind of like the entry area. This is supposed to be a sitting room, and we had plans to turn this into a sitting room, but it is just sat empty. And I don't know that I really want to spend a chunk of money turning this into a sitting room by purchasing furniture and all those things, because this house is temporary. So like I said, just on a whim, I moved the table out here. I didn't film it because I didn't think I would like it, but once it was here, I really liked it. So everything kind of got turned around. Now, if you remember this desk, I shared this desk in a video previously, and I decided that I wanted to paint the desk. Now, the desk is beautiful, but I wanted to paint it. This is the paint that I use. It's country gray. It turned out beautifully. I painted it, I sanded it, I distressed the edges, and then I did polyurethane it. And I am so happy with the finish. So now you are finally going to get to see my desk. Now this is in the room that is supposed to be the dining room. So what I have decided to do with this room is turn it into a homeschool room. Now, I don't need a homeschool room. We have never had a dedicated homeschool room. Okay, first, let me just be quiet so you can see the details of this desk. Y'all, it turned out gorgeous. I really like that you can see all the details. I like the distressing. I like that the hardware kind of actually stands out now. It is beautiful, and I am so very happy with how this turned out. All right, so this was in the room that was supposed to be the sitting room, so I moved it in here. And so that the rooms don't just stay empty, I'm going to just turn this room into a homeschool room. Like I said, I don't have to have a homeschool room, but I really don't want just an empty room. Now, the reason this is going to work is because this room is kind of you don't really see it as you come in the front of the house. It's kind of tucked away, and that makes it the perfect spot for a homeschool room. So I can put bookshelves in here and chairs, and you're not going to see the mess. The bookshelves, I think I want to try them right here on this wall, and because of where that is, even if they are messy and cluttered looking, you're not going to see them as you walk in my house. And that is one thing I don't like. I don't like to walk in and see clutter, see things that look messy or just busy. So that is what I'm going to do. Y'all, I had no idea this was going to happen. I seriously was just, I don't know, moving the table, and then it just kind of stuck. I liked the table, like when I had it the direction that it was going to be weird having a rug in here, and I didn't like the table turned the other way. So like I said, it was just something I decided to try, and here we are. So I am cleaning the floor, and I'm cleaning the baseboards back there, and then we will start moving in the bookcases. Now the bookcases, they were in closets. Like I said, I don't need the storage space out here, but we're going to go with it because I don't want an empty room. I will not be adding desks for my kids or anything like that in here. We're just going to have, I want a comfy chair in here so that when we sit down and read together, we've got a place to sit. I still want to put a rug in here. My kids like to lay all over the floor. So that's kind of the direction I'm going. I'm not going to do desks or anything like that. All right, so the next thing I'm going to work on is this picture. I have had this frame for a long time, and this is like an old family picture. I don't like the red that is in that frame, and I would really like to add a picture of my kids in this room. So I took a picture of them, and I'm going to change this frame. So I'm going to take all of the backing off. I'm going to pull everything out, and then I'm going to paint it and just kind of give it a facelift.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one.
I didn't show me painting the frame, but this is what I used to paint it. I just wanted like a satin black frame, just very simple. I also wanted to mention that this transformation took almost a month. This room did not come together overnight. All right, so real quick, there's the picture. I just used a poster board from the Dollar Tree as a mat and then just attached my picture to it. You can see I've got random stuff in here. My pile is now moved in here, and these are our homeschool bookcases. We've got curriculum, readers, all kinds of things. You can see I've got a mess. I'm not going to bore you by sharing with you how I organized it because it's really not all that organized yet. I will have to spend some more time on this once we kind of get into the new school year, but this is good enough. This cotton sign, I think I'm going to hang it up there. We'll see. You can see I decided to slide this down because I had found a comfy chair that I wanted to purchase from IKEA, but it was out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. And then I ended up finding something else that I thought was going to work. And I was able to actually get 2 chairs. So you're going to be seeing those here in just a minute, because now everything is kind of ready for me to bring in all of the new furniture. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put down this rug. Now this is a 6x9. I ordered this on Amazon. If I had gone with this room as a dining room, I wanted an 8x10 rug, and I didn't like the way that was going to feel in here. And because this room is changed now, I didn't want this to kind of cover the whole room. So I decided that a 6x9 was a way to go. 5x7 just felt kind of small. The rug I chose, the color is beige. You can find it in my Amazon storefront. Anything that I mentioned that comes from Amazon, I will have it linked below in my Amazon storefront. That way you can check it out if you want to. Now the color I went with is beige. I almost got gray, but I didn't want everything in the room to be gray, so I decided to go with beige. So I flipped the rug around, decided I wanted it this way, and then I just kind of kept messing with it for a little while. I was originally going to do just one big comfy chair right there next to my desk, but I ended up finding these chairs at Target. Now these are actually patio chairs, but they are from the Opal House brand, and they were on clearance for $50 a piece. And then these cushions were also on clearance. And so I brought them home and just decided to try them. And I ended up really liking them. My kids really liked them because they were way less expensive than a comfy chair. I was able to put 2 chairs in here, and my kids really liked that. So they have my kids' approval, and they are the ones that are going to be sitting in them. So we're going to go with it. The table, because this is a smaller chair, I decided to add a little table. I found this at Ross. I knew I wanted something with gold. I thought I was looking for something with marble, but then I found this with a mirror and I really liked it. It's great for a plant, and I still have room to set a cup of coffee, so that is perfect. All right, so I did get some pillows to go in the back of the chairs. I got smaller pillows because I really like the look of the chair, so I didn't want to cover up the whole back, but I thought it was really cool how these pillows come, so I just wanted to show it to you. These pillows from Amazon come completely flat, and then when you open up the package, they expand, and they continue to expand for a few days. So I thought that was pretty cool. I looked and looked for pillow covers, and I found these on Amazon. I'm really happy with the way these look. Now I'm going to kind of go through and tie the bottom cushion to the chair and just finish getting everything set up.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
I decided I should probably help this rug out a little bit, so I am pulling some heavy books and bins off of the shelf to lay on the corners to kind of flatten this rug out. And then I'm just going to kind of leave it for a few days and let all the wrinkles fall out, and then we will come back to this room. Well, for you it's going to be pretty quick, but there was another several days before I came in here to actually finish.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me.
All right, so we're a few days later and I'm ready to wrap this room up, but first I want to show you this rug. If you stand on this side, you can see all of the different shades of beige, and then if you come on this side of the rug, it is very light and looks very off-white, very beige with not many shades of color. So if you don't know this, most rugs, depending on which direction they are laying, they look different, and I prefer this rug on the darker side. So in just a minute I'm going to move that around, but first I need to hang up this picture. So I've got this picture has a like a wire hanger on it, so I found a command hook that is made for wire hangers up, and it will hold a picture up to 8 pounds. So I am going to get this on the wall, and then while this sets, we will finish this room up.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this.
All right, so now I need to get my mess cleaned up. I'm just going to get things put away, and then I am finally going to take the stickers and tags and packing off of the chairs because I am for sure going to keep them. And I'm also going to put all my bins back on the shelf because the rug is nice and flat.
Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else.
All right, so we're going to do a quick flip of this rug. And I'm telling y'all, it was so crazy how different this rug looks just flipping it around. But I really like this direction better because when I walk into the room, I want to see the darker side. It is still so funny to me that I was so close to being done with this room as a dining room. All I had to do was order a rug. And then, like I said, when I was measuring for it, it just wasn't feeling right. So here we are. So what that means is that I still have a dining room to finish decorating. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get to that. That will be coming later in a future video. But first I have to recover from this and get that room in order. So you're not going to see my dining room again in this video. But like I said, that will be coming out at a later time once I figure out exactly what I want to do in there now. While I am super happy with how this room is coming together, there are still a few things that I will probably end up tweaking. That cotton sign that's resting on the bookcases, I have it just resting there because I'm still trying to decide if I want to hang it up on the wall or if I just want to leave it there. I'm also considering hanging something else on the wall over there, but I'm really just kind of waiting until we actually start using this room as a homeschool room. That way I haven't done anything that's not easy to undo. I may find that I need to use that space for something else. So now I am going to finally hang up this picture, and y'all, I am so happy with how this picture came together. It was such a cute picture of my boys. I really wanted to bring a family picture of them in here. I mean, it's not really a family picture, it's them, it's not our whole family, but I really just like how it makes it feel like our home now. And it was such an easy project. It cost me like 30 cents or 50 cents to purchase a poster board. I already had the black spray paint left over from another project, so it was super easy.
I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
And that is a wrap. This room is done for now. I am so pleased with how it turned out. I'm also very excited that we don't have a random empty room. Like I said, I didn't really need a homeschool room, but I feel like we are going to get so much use out of this space. We've kind of got like a little sitting area. People can read in here. I can work on my computer. We are storing our homeschool things in here. There will be lots of history lessons and read alouds and things done in here. So I am looking forward to that. I kept my desk super simple because I really do work on this desk and I don't like to have a lot of stuff there. But y'all, I am so happy. If you guys have any questions about anything, please let me know down below. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys soon.